So welcome ladies and gentlemen, we are back today finally with some FIFA action. I know it has been, what, nearly a month since the last video. Today, you know, this isn't a live commentary. I did do this off camera and I thought I'm going to sit down and I'm just going to play some FIFA. I completely forgot that it was transfer time. I wanted to get in there, buy some players. So yeah, we got 4 games to show you, you know, really the highlights of all those games. And possibly picking up, as you probably can tell by the title of the video, a bunch of players. So there's a look at the calendar. You can see we have got Barcelona to come at the end of the month. We're also playing Sevilla. We've got the cup game here, quarter-final against Real Valladolid. So, yeah, we're going to dive straight into it. You know, just talk me way like we normally do. And I'll be discussing sort of what I enjoy more as well, PES and FIFA. Why I'm playing PES more than FIFA. And for me personally, it's just a choice. I think PES is a more entertaining series to watch. It is quicker. It's not super realistic. There's a look at the table there. 5th against 16th. And I just think it's more entertaining to watch PES as opposed to watching FIFA. FIFA is more of a simulation, yes. It's dumbed down. It's slower. But then again, some elements aren't so much simulation. It's sort of a mixed bag every now and then. But it is a tougher game. There's no question about that, but I just enjoy playing PES at the moment, and that's why the content is flowing more. But there was an early chance by Griezmann. I thought I'd scored that one, but what a save by the keeper. That's the kind of keeping that you'll see. But to be honest with you, in PES, the keeping has got better. The goalies have been improved. It's just different elements that need to be sorted out as well. There was a strike before half-time. Nothing really happened in the first half, so I brought on Vieto. I took off Fernando Torres. And really tried to create something in the second half. I wanted to try and find a formation that, or a tactic that worked for me. This is a nice work move here. Got a little bit fortunate. Carrasco held it down too long. Absolutely belted it over the bar. So unfortunately, well, that was a wasted opportunity that he probably should have scored. But I did find a formation towards you know, the end of this video that I think is going to work better. A 4-3-3, more attacking, high pressure. I really just want to quicken up the way we attack in numbers, you know, and try and diffuse the situation at the back a little bit quicker. It was a chance for Las Palmas with a good surging run, deflected away. I'm not sure what Oblak was doing. Then it was deflected again, and then finally the strike ended up just wide. So Willian unable to produce the goods. And have a look at this from Gabi. So close to scoring, coming off the woodwork. And we will slow it down. Look at that. Inch perfect nearly, but striking the post. And unfortunately, it didn't happen for him. So we brought on Angel Correa. Took off Jackson Martinez. I'm really not feeling Martinez at all at the moment. He just isn't doing it for me. You know, he's an 85 rated, but he definitely doesn't feel like it. Griezmann, on the other hand, is phenomenal. Here was a chance for Correa, just bombing it down the left-hand side. Decided to, you know, try and go it alone. Laid it back. It was Oliver Torres with a strike. And a routine save there for the keeper as he tips it away. So that was it. That's how it finished. Goalless. Disappointing, to be honest, to not score. We certainly had the chances to win the matchup. Dropping points is how it ended. 0-0. And there it is. 6 shots to 8. You should have scored. Simple as that. Didn't quite happen. Juan Fran with a 6.8 there. So, moving into the transfers, there it is. We did manage to, well, snap up, at least put in a contract offer for Felipe Anderson, who wants 120 grand a week for a 4-year deal. And I thought, well, we might well make him a crucial first-team player to make sure we do snap him up. Also, Kostas Manolas at the back. We made sure to accept the offer. 30 million, 130 grand a week for him. So he is the new signing for Atletico Madrid. And this is where I just went in here and played around with the team, trying to find a formation. There it is, a 4-3-3 attacking. I don't want to play defensive. I think we have a decent sort of partnership at the back. Manolas will get his debut start today with Savage. So yeah, let's see how they do. So Copa del Rey, I believe this is. And as you can see, quarterfinals. Elsewhere, Barcelona and Real Madrid drawing in the El Clasico. 1-1. And there's the player debut, Kostas Manolas. 30 million from Roma, 24-year-old centre-back. from Greece. We'll push into the 15th minute. But just sort of talking a little bit about PES and FIFA. As I stated before, the reason I put out so much PES is because I enjoy it more because of the pace of it. This was a good run down the right-hand side, but he decided to try and go it alone. I just prefer the pace of PES because it's quicker. I think it's more entertaining to watch, and that's why I put it out there. Not to say I don't enjoy FIFA every now and then. I do. I think the transfer market in FIFA is far, far superior. Off-screen, FIFA is more enjoyable for me. There's just a lot more to do. But anyway, let's get back to the action here. Vieto, lovely bit of feed by him. Surely this is the first goal, but no, the keeper's pulling off the saves. And Sal couldn't put it in the back of the net. We move on further now, 10 minutes to play till half-time. Still trying to find a goal. It's not really happening for us. That's why we're trying to snap up some forwards at the moment. Here was Oscar. With a nice ball inside. They worked it really well. Surely a chance. Actually, the player went down. I'm not sure. It could have been a penalty. We won't see a close-up of that one because the replay won't show it. But maybe the defender caught him. Maybe it didn't. Who knows? Either way, he missed the target. So we push now 5 minutes to play till half-time. Juan Fran with a beautiful pass up the line to find Anton Griezmann, who's a player I love to play with. He's such a good player. So good at dribbling, good feet, good left peg, good at striking the ball. It's a nicely worked move, this. And Koke, well, should have done better, to be honest. So I did decide to bring on Jackson Martinez, take off Carrasco, bring on some fresh legs, and then we push real late into the matchup where chances once again not happening. Very difficult to break him down at the moment. Good challenge by Manolas. It's a beautiful pass as well to find Jackson Martinez. One splitting ball through the middle. Looking for some support. Tried to lay it square and just about to put it in. And it was some fine defending. So a couple of minutes to spare. Trying to work it down the left-hand side this time. It was Koke. Got a little bit fortunate there. Floated it in. And Jackson Martinez finally puts it in the old onion bag. He hasn't scored in an awful long time. But that is a vital, vital goal in the first leg of this matchup. It was a simple header, but a fantastic delivery by Koke. And that is exactly how it finished. Just a one goal separating the two sides. We'll take it, absolutely. Moving into the second leg at home. Definitely fancy our chances now to advance into the semi-finals. 4 shots to 10, once again. Just not able to put the ball in the back of the net. So he did accept Dybala, also a player, for 23.5 million. So he's snapped up a forward. We've now snapped up Anderson as well, a left winger, for 22.5 million. So the money is starting to splash out. But unfortunately, we ran out of funds. Yes, we didn't have enough to pick up Romelu Lukaku. And I made a little bit of an error because I forgot that Angel Correa was part of the deal. And you'll see later on in the video, I put him up for sale and sold him and completely butchered the Lukaku deal. But saying that, I realised that I have enough forwards. I don't really need him. What I do need now is a centre midfielder. I don't have enough. I really do not have enough centre midfielders. I have Griezmann up top. I have Felipe Anderson. I have Dybala. I have Jackson Martinez. I have Fernando Torres. I don't need any more forwards. So Lukaku really isn't needed. So once again, just playing around with the team, trying to find the right formation. I'm definitely preferring to play sort of counter-attacking and then a little bit of high pressure. I think that works better than playing possession game. Possession game just doesn't get you anywhere. It's boring, it's not quick enough, and we've got to get that ball from A to B as quick as possible, because that's how you're going to exploit the opposition. So we're going to advance now into the next matchup with a game that we really have to win against Sevilla, but it's not going to be easy. Sevilla currently lying in second place behind Barcelona. There is the lineup. So we dive straight into it. It's Stadio Vicente Calderon is where it is at. And there it is, second against fourth. We are 10 points at the moment off Barcelona. So we've got something to do. There's the player debuts. Dybala, 23.5. Anderson, 22.5. It's around 50 million nearly spent on two players that the manager will be hoping are going to make a big, big difference to the side. But do let me know in the comments as well. You know, I do love to see what you guys make of PES versus FIFA. What do you enjoy more and why? I know the difficulty factor is something that people often question, and they don't like the fact that PES is too easy. And FIFA is more of a challenge, but sometimes on Legendary the AI is a little bit of a cheat fest. But this was a great bit of play by Dybala, trying to just smash it with the outside of the boot, but unfortunately Beto with a comfortable save. And a little bit of speculation as well. Griezmann, could he be on his way to Manchester United? I don't think that's going to happen, to be honest. Unlikely that a player of his quality is going to leave, or we're going to get rid of him. Anyway, 37 minutes on the clock here. And it was a little bit of a mistake by Sevilla. The ball came off Dybala, and then what does he do? Brilliant play, slots it square, and Oliver Torres on the score sheet for his first La Liga goal this season. But Dybala showing he's already worth a little bit of money, picking up an assist. Did really well just to get in front of this. Comes off his chest, no question it's not a handball. And then Oliver Torres is not going to miss from the old 6-yard mark. So straight after kick-off, Sevilla now looking to get back in the tie. They're definitely a team that can score a few goals. That's why they are lying in second. It was a good run here, decent header. But Oblak, a very, very capable goalkeeper, doing well. Dybala with a wonderful flicked-on header. And this is really where we look to attack in numbers. As you can see, more players pushing forward. Here was Carrasco looking for a second, but Beto doing really well to tip it round the post. I don't know, I sometimes think the shots as well on FIFA are not hard enough at times. I like to see a little bit more venom on them. They seem to be dumbed down a little bit too much. A little bit more dip, a little bit more swerve. But this was a tactical error we made here. I took off Gabby, he was tired. I thought I'd bring on Thomas. Thomas had an absolute nightmare of a game. He really didn't do anything. He gave the ball away a couple of times. So this was straight after the half-time break, and Sevilla were putting the pressure on early. The manager clearly telling him, look lads, we need a goal, we need a push for it. It was a wonderful floated ball by Kakata, back post, and Immobile providing the equaliser. Nothing you can do, couldn't get the ball off him. Lovely give and go there with the feet, with the head. Great delivery, inch perfect pass. And once again, 6 yards out, he's not going to miss. So 20 minutes to play now. Atletico Madrid really do need the 3 points. Otherwise they may find themselves even further behind Barcelona. So this is where we really start to put, you know, a little bit of high pressure and just try and win that ball back higher up the field. But if you do that, of course, you are going to be more vulnerable. Here was a chance for Nzonzi. Great bit of play, but a poor finish really. And we did make a couple of changes. Torres and Carrasco coming off. Griezmann coming on with Koke. And it had to be done. The reason why they weren't playing this match was, you know, looking a little bit tired after the last game. Playing, you know, 4 games in the space of 2 weeks, it's going to tire you out. So 86th minute play now. It was Griezmann with an audacious, fantastic trickery run. Look at this for interplay. And he was unlucky. Beto once again, different class in goal. Griezmann so good with the ball, and that is a fine save. He's at full stretch there. He probably nearly pulled a ligament in his shoulder. And that's how it finished. 1 apiece. It's not a bad result considering Sevilla are in second place. But still, we would have liked to have those 3 points in the bag. I mean, there was the shot count. They only had 1 on target and they scored it. That was disappointing. Dybala did have a good game though. So made a little bit of inquiries there. Ross Barkley, I think, was 27 million. Gundogan was around 38 million. Looking for, you know, a centre midfielder. Also put an inquiry about as Nangalan, but they wanted around 50 million for him. But his stats are pretty lethal. We don't have that type of money now. We have spent an awful lot of cash over the past couple of games. So once again, just going in here and playing around with it. But I think I definitely will be using this 4-3-3 And Dybala is kind of a versatile player. Yes, he can play centre forward, and it really is the only position apparently he can play. But I think I will put him, possibly just behind Martinez or someone else at some point if we need him to play more attacking, sort of attacking midfield. You'll see in the next game, certainly does the job. So we're going to push through now to the second leg of the Copa del Rey against Valladolid. We do have that slender 1-0 lead. A couple of players may be rested. Really depends how it goes in the first 45 minutes. Conditions not too great. Rain coming down. Barcelona advancing there. 3-2 against Real Madrid. Valencia 3-1 winners against Sevilla. Good result there for Valencia. So we advance to the half an hour mark. And with a goal up, we really didn't want to take too many chances. Didn't want to push too many players forward. But then again, we also wanted to try and seal the deal. It's a good bit of play by Griezmann to come back, and Dybala now with a chance to come forward. He found Jackson Martinez, overlapping run by Griezmann, and this is where he's lethal. Very quick. And look at the run, still going. Brilliant play, surely! Yes, we'll take the lead. It's Jackson Martinez again. Well, that's fine, it's a tap-in, but a tap-in's a tap-in. He's there, a goal poacher. We'll take it 9 times out of 10, so we did make a change at half-time. What with leading, we wanted to rest Griezmann. Barcelona coming up in the next fixture. So it was really a case of trying to score as many goals as quick as possible and then rest some players for the next big game. So he worked it round. Dybala, there it is. Brilliant play by him. Deflected strike over the crossbar. But he did have a chance here. 31 yards out. We thought, you know what? Let's have Dybala have a go. And why not? Puts it in the old onion bag. Beautiful. We'll take it. 2-0. His first goal. It's only taken him a couple of games to get that first Atletico Madrid goal. And a peach of a free kick. Kept it low and hard. Always difficult to get down that low. But look at the bend on it. It's inch perfect. Nothing the keeper can do. So that, of course, did mean we'll take him off, rest him, along with Felipe Anderson. Bring on Vieto and Koke. About 20 minutes to spare. 2-0 up. Things looking good. Unless a nightmare happens. But it was a beautiful work move here. Jackson Martinez laid it square. He found Gavi, and Gavi finds Juan Fran. What's he doing up there? No one knows. He got lost on Google Maps. But I tell you what, it's a cracking finish by him. Left-footed strike, great interplay, players making runs all off the ball. That's what you like to see. Nothing the keeper's going to do there. Fantastic goal. And that's how it finished. 3-0. Convincing. Much better display. Dybala, fine display by him. Nice to see Jackson Martinez on the score sheet. And there it is, 8 shots to 1. Dominated the game from start to finish. Gabi with an 8. And there it is, Barcelona through, Valencia through, Real Betis knocking out Celta de Vigo. And of course, Atletico Madrid through as well. So we look at Correa. He did have an offer, and I just said, you know what, we'll sell him. We don't need Correa anymore. He may be young and he's a decent player, but we've got enough quality up there and he's not really playing. So I sold him. Of course, at this stage, I didn't realise that Lukaku was part of that deal, and that's why I actually sold him. There's a look at the table. Barcelona, 45 points. We are still 10 points behind them, but we're only 3 points off of second. So there's everything to play for second place at the moment. Real Madrid not having the best season. They're down in 8th place. Valencia in 4th. And there's a look at the semi-finals. Valencia against Atletico Madrid. Barcelona taking on Betis. So, yes, we could face Barcelona in the final if we manage to knock out Valencia. So this is where I went in here and thought, okay, let's put the money in now and buy Lukaku. And then I realised right now your bid's failed because Correa, who was actually part of the deal, I forgot he was, and it is what it is. But I decided, you know what, I actually need a midfielder. I do need a midfielder. Ross Barkley, someone who's in my price range now. I've got about 27 or probably 29 million to spend. So, yeah, we're going to go for it. They want 27 million. I'll put a bid in for 20. But we are definitely going to need another midfielder. just to bolster that. But then I think we're good. I think, you know, we would have snapped up 4 players there. I think it's 4, yeah, 4 players. Manolas, Dybala, we would have picked up Felipe Anderson as well. So, yeah, there's certainly a chance to get back in the title race. And I hope you guys enjoyed it. A little bit different today, but that's my thoughts, opinions on everything. We'll be back shortly, but until next time, take care.